my sister, she came home and told me that there was this aerial dance going on, and I sounded pretty interesting, so I thought I'd come along.
I found out about it through my postmaning teacher, and she got the email and she told me about it, so she thought I'd be interested in it, so I thought I'd give it a go.
Aerial dance is a relatively new term. Before that, people were referring to what we did as aerial work or circus skills or the like. So aerial dance is basically movement taking place up in the air. It's performance suspended in the air, either by the use of equipment like trapeze or silk or tissue. The most known example is a BBC One trailer for the television, where you see 3 girls twirling down in big pieces of fabric. The kind of work we do involves climbing harnesses and climbing ropes, where people are hanging in the harnesses suspended from the ropes and doing movement and dance.
Really, really good fun though. It's really beautiful to watch and really hard to do. So it's a nice skill to learn. So. Good fun, tiring, definitely going to go home and sleep and eat.
It's based on a number of successful partnership projects we've run in the past. London Borough Redbridge are the lead borough on this project, so they're the lead partner. So the idea mainly came from Anita over in Redbridge. We've worked with Scarabeus before in Barking and Dagenham. We haven't worked with Filim before, so this has been a great opportunity for us to work with new partners.
This was a great opportunity for us to work with Barking and Dagenham and Redbridge Council on this very dynamic project. We set the challenge of capturing the perspective of the young people and their experiences, and also the aims and objectives of the organising partners. Through this documentary, young people would have picked up key skills in operating a camera, lighting, sound recording and interviewing skills. And also they would learn basic life skills which are transferable to any occupation, like teamworking, the planning, all that is involved in a production like this.
The Cultural Skills Fund is a funding programme that's managed by the London Development Agency and administered by the Arts Council. It's a special fund that's been aimed at giving people skills, training and employment advice in the creative industries. Well, the key aims are to get more young people interested in a career in the creative industries. We wanted to give them the right skills and the right careers advice to help them in their support for employment in the future.
I have to say, out of the harness and the cocoon, because we're doing both of those, I'm enjoying the cocoon a lot more because it just feels a lot more comfortable, and it's just really nice because there's loads of people here and you're all doing it together and you're not doing anything on your own, so it's quite a comfortable thing to be doing.
The workshops we run, in this case, it's been an eight-week process, and we've worked with young people, and our aim was to make them able to work independently with the equipment. So there was 2 aspects. One was a thorough warm-up of them, so they get an understanding of the importance of warming up and also doing conditioning and strength exercises, and then introducing them to the equipment. First, fully supervised, where we put them in the equipment and attach them to the ropes, and then try the work, and then bit by bit introducing them to the different bits of equipment and enable them to put it on and work with it themselves. We work with 2 different kinds of equipment. One was the climbing harnesses, which, as I said before, is 100% safe because people are in the harness, they're attached to the rope and they can't fall. The other type of equipment we use is what we call cocoons, which is a sling of fabric, a little bit like a hammock chair. The same kind of fabric you use for what's called tissue or silk work, where people climb up and then roll down. But here you make a sling, and people can sit inside it, or they can scrunch it together and use it as a sling, and they do aerial acrobatic.
The
project meets the aims and objectives of both boroughs by increasing engagement in the arts. There's lots of young people that have taken part in the project for whom this is the first time they've actually engaged in a creative activity. It's also helped us meet our positive activities for young people agendas, as well as our health and fitness and worklessness agendas.
It's fun. I enjoy it. It's a good skill to learn, I think. I think, especially if it's free, it's definitely going to get a lot of participants to come. Yeah.
And how do you see it helping you in particular?
Well, I've got a disability. My arm doesn't straighten, so these sort of skills I probably wouldn't have learned. So this adds a lot of notches onto my belt physically. And plus it's quite interesting to learn how to do aerial, especially harness and cocoon work. You never learn it normally anyway. Don't teach it at school, which I think they should do.
Completely different. It's like you think down here everything's easy, and then when you're up there you're like, oh yeah, you got to do everything all over again, but it's 10 times dodgier. I don't know, it's just weird.
I saw you turning upside down up there.
Yeah, turning upside down. Like, the scariest part for me, just for me, the other guys had it easier. It was just when you had to let go of the rope, because I was
Starting to rehearse for the show now.
What are you going to do for that?
I don't know, something in the cocoon with somebody else, but I'm not too sure what. I don't know.
No idea. Haven't thought that far, just trying to master the skills at the moment.
I don't know, some sort of routine or something like that, but at the moment we're just trying to
see what we look good doing.
Yeah.
You know, there's still some things that, like, especially say the cocoons are new for me. I've not done them before, so everything I was just like, oh, this is new. So if I can get it where I actually know what I'm doing, then I think
then we can make a routine.
Put something together with someone else. But at the moment, I'm still trying to remember where my hands are going and things like that.
The majority of the young people who are going to be presenting work in the showcase has worked with us now for a number of weeks, and I'm 100% confident that they know the equipment very well, and they have worked really hard towards the showcase. What is the problem for some of them is to put all the performance material together to a routine, and that seems to be a challenge, which was a challenge we envisaged and a challenge we wanted to give them, and we've left it completely to them. All we do is direct, but actually they have to come up with what they want to do in the routine. But I'm perfectly confident they're going to be able to do a fantastic routine.
We're doing our final performance of our aerial acrobatics. We're doing cocoons.
Pretty confident, I guess, because we've had quite a lot of practice, so yeah, I would feel alright there.
Today I think is the first time I actually have gotten the routine down, so I know what I'm doing first time. But first part of the week I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, haven't even got a costume, don't even know what I'm wearing. Let's see what happens. really good. First time I actually finished just before or on time with the music, which was good. And I think it went better than I thought it was. And I think feeding off the smiles and the energy of the audience was good. Really good.
It was like really exhilarating, scary, but really fun as well. And it was quite nice because the audience was quite small. So, but we knew them all, which was terrifying.
That's so much more scarier, isn't it? When you know them, you're like, oh.
But it was nice having like dark lights. It felt like a real show for once. It was really nice.
Happy with the performance, although we laughed. When we were upside down, we started laughing at each other, which was not very professional of us. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, we'll continue to work with London Borough of Redbridge with the existing projects that we have. We're hoping to develop new projects on the back of this. Hoping to maybe run some more projects with Scarabeus. We've had an awful lot of interest from adults and older people in aerial arts, so that's an avenue we could definitely explore.
Well, we're hoping that the young people that have taken part in the project will also go on to take part in future projects that both boroughs deliver, both in partnership and on their own. We're also hoping that this project has really inspired and motivated the young people to go and look for further opportunities, whether it's a further course or whether it's volunteering or whether it's a work experience with a film company or a theatre company. So we really think that the future, with 2012 just around the corner, that it's opened their eyes to the whole kind of host of opportunities that are out there.
Well, it's a great skill to have. If the opportunity arises, I'm not going to turn it down. But it's wicked. Yeah, it's a really great skill to learn.
In the future, we're looking forward to getting into the industry, the filming industry, and we'll be using this kind of equipment. For example, like the way Superman, Spider-Man, all them kind of people, they use this kind of equipment. So we would have an advantage. Would have an advantage.
I think that's enough for now. Thank you so much. That was brilliant.
Kelly's always going on about she can do what Danny can't and vice versa, and then she says, oh, well, I wish I could do what Danny can do, and so they're non-stop.
And I think it's a good thing for them, all this, actually.
What do you know about this so far?
Well, I only watching my grandchildren indoors doing the handstand and all this lark, and yeah, proud of them.
I thought it was really, really breathtaking, to be honest, because I wasn't really quite sure what to expect, and I thought, what can you do with silk, but it was absolutely stunning, absolutely wonderful. Considering they've only had, how many weeks training, about 8 weeks training, they've done really well. There's some really lovely moves as well. I was really impressed.
Maybe you want to try after they finish?
You're having a laugh, aren't you? Hey? I'm 76.